Hi everyone, my name is Hector Gil and I'm the Director of Percussion at Vista Ridge High School. Today I'm going to teach you a 60-note accent exercise that you can add to your daily routine, whether to be used for your own personal growth or with your drumline back home, so that you can be band ready for this upcoming fall season. So with that, let's go ahead and dig in and get started. So this exercise is merely just a spin-off of the traditional 16th accent grid exercise that we've all learned to love and appreciate throughout the years. The first measure starts with a 16-note check with an accent on beat 1. Next measure is an accent on 1, 2, 3, 4. Next measure is an accent on 1E, 2E, 3E, 4E. Next measure is an accent on 1E and 2E and 3E and 4E and. And finally, the last measure of this section is an accent on all 4 partials. Okay, so let's just drum that so far and we'll kind of talk about it and break it down in a bit. Okay, cool. So I love this exercise for various reasons, mostly because it's kind of easy to pick up and comprehend, and it's pretty streamlined all the way across, and it also puts accents on every possible partial throughout the 16-note pattern. We're going to drum it again in just a second here. However, let's go ahead and break it down just kind of one hand at a time. So the first measure starts with an accent with the right hand and then taps throughout the rest of the measure. Next measure is accent tap, accent tap, accent tap, accent tap. Following measure is still going to be the accent tap on the right hand because that left hand jumps in with the accent. Third measure is accents all the way across, so you're going to rebound all that. And then finally, of course, the last measure is where both hands are accenting, so you're going to continue that same rebounded motion. So let's just try that only, just the right hand. Cool. Let's do the same thing with the left hand. As always, in any exercise, you always want to do it off the left hand as well too. So we're going to go ahead and put those accents on the downbeats with the left hand, okay? And same exact concept, except just going off the left hand. Okay, here we go, off the left. Cool. Let's go back to the right hand. Let's fill all that in. All right, awesome. So that's the first part of the exercise. The second part of the exercise shifts all accents over by one partial, with the exception of the initial first check and the final measure where you have full out accents. So it's going to still start with one measure of check in the beginning, followed by accents on every single E, followed by accents on the E and then accents on E and then of course all accents all the way across. Let's just try that one right there. Second half of the exercise. Cool. You notice that I'm kind of trying to feel that downbeat more so on this section than I did in the previous section, just because I want to make sure that my placement of the accents line up perfectly with the metronome if I were playing it with it, okay? The next part of the exercise, there's 5 parts to this, by the way. So the third part of the exercise, again, shifts the accents over. Still going to start with a check pattern in the beginning, then we have an accent on the and count, then accent on and Then the accent kind of goes over the bar line, and we have 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and then of course accents all the way across. Let's try that one. This is the third part of the exercise. Cool. And again, it's very important to make sure you can feel that beat so that you can place that accent on the upbeat properly. The fourth part of the exercise, same idea. You're going to shift that accent over. So we still start with the check at the beginning. Then we have accents on the uhs. Then the accent kind of bleeds over the bar line. So we have 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, and then we have 1E, a 2E, a 3E, a 4E, and then accents all the way across. Let's try that one. Then we go on to kind of a tag part of it, but it's super important that we include this in the exercise as well. Same idea, starts with a check pattern in the beginning, and then we just have straight accents with the right hand and taps with the left hand. Then another measure of check, and then we have straight right hand taps followed by straight left hand accents. Okay, and then we finish off with one full measure of accents at the very end, and that'll be done. So let's just try that. This is the fifth part of the exercise. And that's the whole exercise. So let's drum the entire thing all the way through. Here we go. Cool. I'm going to give you another crack at it, but this time you're going to drum along with the Vista Ridge drum line. So here we go. Awesome, super cool. Hopefully you were able to hang a little bit better that second time through. So as I mentioned earlier, it's extremely important to give that left hand some love and start exercises off of it. It gives the left hand a driver responsibility for a change, and believe it or not, it actually makes it much more strong from a control standpoint, from a sound quality standpoint, and just from an overall sheer confidence standpoint. So if you struggle with kind of left hand stuff in general, maybe it's time to start things off the left much, much more. All right, my time is over with you guys for now, so thank you so much for drumming with me. Hopefully you had fun and you learned something in the process. Drum smart, drum hard, and drum always so that you can be band ready in the fall. Thanks again, guys. Be safe, take care. I'll see you around. Bye.